This is Project Artemis, a capstone game for Algonquin College in association with the Canadian Aviation and Space Museum. We are Selene Studios. This will just be a quick run through of the basic features of our release 2. We're going to show you all the menus. For instance, we're starting here with our help menu or controls menu with these visuals of, for now, just 5 controllers. The credits, which is us, the team. Next we'll tuck into settings and show you the volume. Sorry about the loudness, just trying to show that some of the features actually work. There's also quality, which if you set it to medium will get rid of a lot of the lighting and stuff. And gravity, which is still being implemented for the new menu system. This is where you can pick different scenarios just quickly instead of going through the whole story, and now we'll just begin the story.
Hey, this will be your first time in space.
Here you'll have noticed our temporary dialogue as we used a text-to-speech. We'll find somebody to record something later.
Trackpad. To walk, slides your left thumb up, down, left, right on the trackpad to move in the direction of your choosing.
We use him to teach you the controls, and he'll make the controllers glow as such as you use the trackpads on a Vive or joysticks on an Oculus to walk around. Here's the first bug. Unfortunately, for a couple of the next dialogues, he doesn't seem to speak. We had it working earlier, but in our most recent builds, a couple of these ones cut out. We'll find out a fix for that in the near future. But he was telling you to use the triggers for teleport, specifically the right hand, because the left hand is for jumping. We've added a momentum jump. Next, they'll tell you to grab something, and on the Vive controllers, for the time being, we're using the awkward grip buttons. You can actually see them glow as well here in a second. As we chuck it at him. We set up a couple other glows, like for doors you can't go through. They'll go all red like that. Or for your objective here, the suit you're gonna put on. Don't mind him as he demonstrates the jump a couple times. You'll also notice the other AIs in this room have a much nicer suit, as this is one of our earliest models actually. The artist just didn't get the chance or wasn't happy with the separated parts just yet, so in another build or two we'll get those new helmets and suits separated and rigged. Now we follow the rest of the team to head on out to the elevator. One of our artists actually had a fun time too. We'll take a look here at this little clock. Actually updates live time.
I can't get enough of that stuff. My wife says it's too much sugar for an old guy like me.
Here you also catch a little bit of the like positional audio with that AI behind us. I just got that set up for this build.
You're not the first to launch from here. They've
really
been
nice
shooting rockets to space with
bit.
astronauts in them since 1968.
They're trying to really show the whole thing. You can really jump past them and get down there pretty quick if you want to. This is our elevator, my beautiful pokey finger, so you can call it and send yourself down.
Only 9% of the KSC land is developed. They sure love their space. Get it? Did you know most of the undeveloped land around here is wildlife sanctuary? They got to be good to the planet they leave behind.
One of the artists had a lot of fun with the dialogue. Everybody likes to make a couple comments. He chucks off the suit because using the detector is a little bit easier without it. That's really because next when we get the split suit, the suit's going to be rigged anyways. But this one just kind of sat in your way if you looked down. So this is basically just like a game of hot cold, where the square on it will be like red, yellow, or blue if they're like dead on. And the slider shows how far off you are. For this build, our artists managed to get all of these beautiful textures and things all done up on these two. For a long time, we were just kind of living in a world of gray. We didn't mind, but a couple of the testers would comment, and I'm happy to have this for people now. The ice is more or less just a test for a feature that we're really going to use on the moon as you use it to set up a drill. And with that, we have some code so that depending on how close you put the drill, you're going to get a higher percentage of ice, whether you are accurate or not with the detector.
Buckle in, everyone. It's a bit of a trek. Kennedy Space Center is 570 square kilometers, and we've got to leave now to stay on schedule. You know, we get some crazy lightning storms out here. They had to put...
And that kind of wraps up our scenario 1. We have 3 more planned with a bunch of missions on the moon. And this is one of our artists' model of Surveyor 5. It's kind of a running joke amongst the team that we keep changing the number on him. But we think it's come out really nicely. This is another one of the coders have set up our what will be Earthrise, but we've set up a moon since we're currently still on Earth. He was just demoing off the jumping. The detectors over here, and our physics luckily have turned out decently well, as you'll see with him trying to get it in the garbage can he set up. We were both astonished that he's gotten that good at this. Next, we're going to show off the climbing that we've got going, because people are loving it way more than we thought. We were just going to have it to get into the ship, but you'll see once you get your hands in, it makes holds glow. And this is the actual rocket that will be used for the Artemis missions, and that we will be sending you off in the game in scenario 2. As he pushes off, the last couple things we have to show off is just a little bit of the IK itself. Best way is a bit of a shadow, and you'll see the legs, as it took me quite some time to get the feet to work right and point in the direction of the player, but I'm really happy with it now. As he waves, we'll pull out our in-game tablet, which is the in-game menu, instead of a pause menu. It has our controls, our credits, our scenarios, and the settings menu. Slightly tweaked to be a little bit easier to use with the poke. Again, sorry about the volume, but we wanted to make sure everything was working. And then a main menu. And the only other thing we could demo is that, of course, the scenario section actually works too, as we head back to the test. Thank you for checking out our demo, and have a good one. We'll see you next time.